Good morning, and wake up, wake up, wake up. It's your boy, Vincent E. Gray with Be Invincible. I have your morning motivational snackable on today. Trust me, it's going to be a great one on today. But you all know on Wednesday, I kind of pivot and I'll be like, it's Wednesday waffle wisdom. Yeah, I come with some wisdom on Wednesday, and it's usually Waffle Wednesday. But I have to pivot today. It's going to be a little bit different on today. But before we jump into our conversation, do me a favor. Go get your pen. Go get your notebook or open up your note apps because the teacher is ready to teach on today. But we're going to pivot, as I said. Today, we're going to have a different conversation. Yesterday, I received a phone call from one of my former students. My man, he's at Morehouse. Yep, ups to Morehouse. I call him Mr. MF. What, Mr. Gray? You call him Mr. MF? Yeah, you being disrespectful? No, I call him MF because he majoring in marketing and he's majoring in finance, and he also have a minor in education. My man, he handling his business. But he called me. He called me yesterday, and I get the phone call, and he didn't acknowledge me. He just went straight in, and I already knew where the conversation was gonna go. He said, "What up, Vince?" I said, "Oh, okay, we on that today. Okay, cool, got you." He said, and all I heard was, "I don't want to live no more." Right. I'm like, dude, in my mind, I'm like, you majored in marketing, finance. You about to be working for one of the top corporate banks in America in the next couple of months, making almost 100,000 already because, he's an honest student. And all I hear is, "I don't want to live." And please don't shame me. I wasn't trying to minimize what my man was saying. Just out of nowhere, I came out and I said, you do want to live. You just haven't discovered what to live for. And all I heard on the other end was like, "Ooh." I said, "Yeah, you do want to live. You just don't know what to live for." And he said, "Man, Mr. Gray." And I told him, I said, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. You do want to live. You just don't know what to live for. See, you have lost your why. And when you don't know your why, you have just lost your way. Come on. Why? I'm telling you, live for two things in life: your purpose and serving others. You do want to live. You just don't know what you want to live for. He said, "Mr. Gray, I needed to hear that." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Because most of your problems are thinking problems, and you're one thought away from your problem going away." I want you all to do me a favor. I need you all to take out a pen and write what I just said down. I'm going to say it slow because this is powerful. This is life-changing principle. This is Wellness Wednesday on today. Write this down. Most of your problems are thinking problems, and you're one thought away from your problem going away. Now tell me, what does that mean? Most of your problems are thinking problems, and you're one thought away from your problem going away. The reason why I say that is that you have 70,000 thoughts every day, and 70% of those thoughts are negative. So if you have 70,000 thoughts a day, how many do you have in a week? 490,000, and 70% of those are negative. How many is that in a month? That's 2,100,000. And 70% of those are negative. How many is that in a year? That's 25,500,000 thoughts, and 70% of those thoughts are negative. I want you to know that most of your problems are thinking problems, and you're one thought away from your problem going away. He said, "Mr. Gray, I needed that." He said, "The reason why I was mad was because my mother triggered me." I said, "How did she trigger you?" She said, "You just like your daddy." And she said, "I'm tired of those labels." And I told him, I said, "That's not a label, that's a challenge." He said, "Ooh. That's not a label. That's a challenge. You're not like your daddy. You're greater than your daddy." And I said, "Your job is to honor him as a person, but to go down a different path." He said, "Mr. Gray, I needed to hear that." And I just want to tell you one simple thing. And I said, and we getting off the phone, I said, if you don't release the pain, you will resemble the pain. And if you don't release the pain, you will always relive the pain. That's all I have for you today. My name is Vincent E. Gray with Be Invincible. As always, never let what your eyes see determine what your heart believe. Don't enjoy your day. Make sure that your day enjoy you. And remember this, that suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And if you have any pain that you're going through, make sure that you share your pain with somebody else. Because if you don't share your pain with somebody else, that pain will hold you back. Be great, and I'll see you tomorrow.